Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, if you recall in a previous episode, I posed the question of what card from Aftermath would you play in a control deck? I was kind of bemoaning that they don't make cards for control decks anymore. A few of you brave sweet souls suggested Cosmic Rebirth. How dare you suggest a card to me? Don't you know I snap and become a total raging monster lunatic when people suggest things to me? Ask my haters. Anyway, this card was suggested. Cosmic Rebirth is 1 and a green and a white for an instant uncommon. Choose a permanent card in your graveyard. If it has mana value 3 or less, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand, you gain 3 life. So a way to gain life and regrow permanent cards. Really good with just ramping lands, also really good with value creatures. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make a value deck. It started out as a Naya deck that also used Nahiri's Resolve for Blink, but the more I played it, the less it needed that. And instead, this is something along the lines of a green-white control deck. It looks like that value pile you think you've seen a million times, and you might already be annoyed by the fact that there is a Reckoner, Bankbuster, Briarbridge Tracker, Spirited Companion, Ambitious Farmhand package. I'm also splashing green, by the way, only for the Tracker and the Rebirth. But these provide a ton of value. The rest of the deck is a sneaky control deck because we've got 4 lay down arms, 4 ossifications, 4 depopulates. I've even got a Destroy Evil. I've also got a Lauren. I've got 2 Cathar Commando. And because the biggest problem I had once I assembled this endless value kind of package was the Reanimator decks, I added 2 copies of Unlicensed Hearse. And to be honest, it all came together as I try to get a little bit of my control Brewer spark back. Some of you are going to think that this looks too much like the mono white decks. I get where you're coming from, but it does play a little differently. I feel like I actually have inevitability in a long game, where the other mono white deck, I often felt that they went over the top. Here, I feel like I can keep up with anything, and you start slugging really early with Bankbuster into Tracker into Paragon. You're just hitting them. You're hitting them really hard. So it's a solid mid-range deck that's all backed up by Cosmic Rebirth, which often gets back things like Trackers and Bankbusters, but can also get back things like Ossification at instant speed for kind of a sneaky instant speed removal spell. And if you're getting back the Paragon, remember, you can return it to your hand instead of the battlefield. Then you just kind of keep playing Paragons and you keep recycling all this. The opponents absolutely drown in value. So I think that you'll be impressed with the deck. If you're still here, open your mind to Cosmic Rebirth. We're going to dive in. Let this nonsense begin. Ah, yes, the classic no lands on the play. Okay, just kind of gets worse, doesn't it? But, I mean, I guess we'll give it a try. Guess one of the busters can be put away. It's fine, don't worry. I'm going to shuffle it right back to the top. Changing up the routine a bit, recording at night. Trying to get some nice chill Magic the Gathering. What the heck is that? Whenever another artifact or creature is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put an oil counter on it, remove foil? 4 oil counters to do a thing. I'm pretty sure I'll just Lauren that thing at some point. Let's get the Bankbuster down. I mean, is this just Jund that's trying a new card, or is there something else going on here? So I don't really want my graveyard messed with. And they say to bolt the bird. I could get the dog down, but I'd rather just activate the Buster before it goes anywhere. The opponent might be able to remove it. Fable, why not? Okay, that's what Lauren is hitting then. Okay, we don't hit the land. Frustrating. I think I try to hit it. Okay, hanging in there. Can't let the opponent just get those treasures. Okay, no creatures in the bin. Can matter for reanimation strategies. Second Vat, I love this. I love this. We're just going to exile everything and their Vats will do nothing to us. Oh, come on, man. Come on now. Do I try to hit my land? I want to be able to ignore this stupid thing. All right, let's see what we draw. We do hit the land. Hallelujah. 3 mana. Get rid of that little token. Play the dog. Depop, okay. Opponent gets to Fable up again. The 3rd Vat of Rebirth. Man, they've got a lot of these. Tyvar, what do you got down there? Nothing, but they can give this haste and untap it. Let's see if they've got anything worth copying. They're gonna mill. They'd hit. They hit the cat. Okay. So they can activate and make another cat. Do we care? See, what I want to do is set up the Depop. But then they get all kinds of counters on their Vat. And they have 2 of them, so getting rid of 1 doesn't really solve anything. Frustrating. So the opponent, can they do it on their turn? You may activate abilities of creatures you control as though they had haste. So right now that works. Rude. How do we kill the Tyvar? We have to remove this and attack through. It's really frustrating how many oil counters they'll get from this exchange. They'll probably just block the Spirited Companion and the Bankbuster. Oh, oops. Did they mean to do that? Sus. Okay, well, they're making a lot of treasure. You gonna do something? The last card is a Boseiju? Sure. Why did that trigger? What am I missing? Whenever an artifact or creature? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed by these things. Artifact with treasures? That's sick. So I need the Lauren to die and then I need to get it back? I think I'll just wait and then reanimate the Lauren. So what do they got down there? Right now, nothing. That's good for us. It's remove 4, remove 4. Activate only as a sorcery. Operation Keep the Graveyard Empty. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
There's that second wind.
The good news is they can't get back a reflection of Kiki Jiki. I mean, this cycle that they're doing is cute and all. All right, do I use this here? Because I kind of want to use it on Lauren, but I think we've got to get something moving. And I do need Bankbusters to keep up. Right, can't recast the Lauren yet. Attacking here doesn't do much. Let's just get you down and hope they don't find removal. Sound fun? Let's do the courtyard, leave the doggo. And then use the Bankbuster. Right now there's nothing in the graveyard, So they can generate a lot of stuff, but I'm not sure it will hurt us very badly because they don't have anything to get back. I think they're going to try to wait one more turn for that. And now they're using the treasures here to store up a bunch of counters, but they don't want the treasures around because they take a lot of damage from the tycoons. So they have to monitor their treasure consumption. It's a weird deck. I'm waiting to see like the gist. Okay, that's not a bad card. But what do they do with that? Just copy it? Sure. Keep going. Knock yourself out. What? What all are we accomplishing? I either have to find exile effects for the creatures or I have to blow up the vats. Of course, if I kill the reflection, that'll solve a lot. Please don't tell me they drew a removal off the top. Well, that's great. Yeah, when you can top deck, who cares? It's the ultimate skill.
I believe in you, friend.
Let's get rid of the Lauren. I mean, I guess we can draw. Let's see what we draw here. Another one, cool. Let's keep digging. Vats go vat. Now we just need a way to get them back. They're playing 4 of these little things. I think actually our first step has to be to get rid of the reflection though. Ooh, that solves a lot of problems. I almost forgot this was in the deck. Loot it up. Let's see what they get in the graveyard, but they're tapped out. That does cost mana. Atraxa. Beautiful. So they can vat at sorcery speed, yeah? Yep. Hello. No point in really attacking into fake mutt. And we just wait till they target. Better make that treasure. They need 2 treasures, but I guess they can make one at instant speed if they want to cast Atraxa from hand. Oh, they're going for it. I think they missed what this does. What else? Nothing else they can really get back here. Maybe they play like a... What else could they play? Maybe they play Windgrace. So now they need to try to mill one with their Tyvar. Let's see if they can hit. Are they that lucky? Nope. No critters. I guess they don't have an answer to an unlicensed hearse. That showed up right on time. Thank you very much, unlicensed hearse. You don't need a license to take this Atraxa to the cemetery. To the graveyard, to the graveyard. To the exile zone. There's got to be something more clever than this. All right, we're on the draw. Hopefully the hearse does something cool. Hopefully we hit lands. Hopefully the opponent doesn't... Okay, soldiers, and they've got this first strikey one. Weird. All right, away we go. I guess we have to get green here. We've got a lot of control cards. We just don't have any in our hand. But hopefully the rebirth can buy us time, because we know the soldiers be coming at us. Destroy evil, that's all about Shieldrids and wedding announcements. Usually pretty bad against soldiers. Okay, they didn't play anything, but that probably just means resolute reinforcements. Hearse is okay against soldiers if they use the Unearthed Soldier and they use the Veteran, but it's usually pretty hard to get on the field through Athalia. The vet, rude. All right, we don't have enough planes here. We want this in the graveyard. There's another lay down arms, but man, do we need another planes. Fortunately, I know how to get one. Everybody? Cool. Keep them coming. Block that token. Down to 16. You want to play more, or are you thinking about a board wipe? I do play them, but I don't have one. Shh, don't tell. Officer. Oh, I'm going to be really glad about that. They're moving in. They are concerned. All right, so it's you. And it's you. As the good ones, you guys have to get exiled. It's just the way it is. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Ossification off the top. Keep the removal coming, please. We need it. Yeah, I guess we want the block. We might want to get the Spirited Companion back and draw cards. And now they're passing. Let's see what they got. They seem nervous. They're going to protect their negotiators. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Well, we got their counterspell. Now we just have to draw the depopulate. So I think instead of getting ossification, I'm supposed to get the companion. Okay. That is awkwardly good against us. But let's see what they target. In need of a depopulate. Badly in need of a depopulate. I bust out the rope, they're so concerned. I mean, I think we're just getting the Spirited Companion. I'm pretty amazed we got their Protect the Negotiators on our ossification. Now if we draw a board wipe, it might be clear sailing unless they have another. Yeah, full rope on the Sun Gold Sentinel here. And they're going to target the land. Sure. Don't think getting the land is what we're looking to do. Let's get our companion. Come on, depopulate. Can't get there. Think we're bricking out. Think we're just gonna flood out. That's how it feels. That's how it felt. All right. Make disappear as a card. Can't play around it. Let's go for the hearse. There is a stick that could be using the Sun Gold Sentinel. Okay, let's exile these surveillors here in response to this reinforcements. So we still have to draw another good card before these beat us to death. And we know they'll just draw more soldiers. So we're not out of the woods. Like, that's an amazing draw. Okay, that's a bank buster. Let's see what else we get from it. I guess I should thin the deck first. I mean, when you thin, you're guaranteed to draw another land. Uh-huh. Told ya. So this is 5. Okay, they drew and tanked on a land for about 2 minutes. All right, 4 life. That is something. Thin deck first. I guess I'm supposed to. Draw. Come on. Ha-ha! Boom shakalaka. Getting the job done. You getting tired yet? Maybe stop drawing soldiers? I know it's asking a lot of the soldier deck. How about just not drawing and then tanking and tanking with every single play, even a land? Got him. And now the opponent could activate their fortified beachhead in response. So we get roped even more. They're just jealous of my top decking skills. I worked on them for years. They should be impressed, not jealous. Think about how much life we gained from the courtyards and from the cosmic rebirths. We would have been dead. We would have been dead long before. Can I blow them a kiss? Do I have that emote ready? Here you go. Nothing but love for you. Is that what they say? I would like to draw a card. Does it resolve? I'd say I hate to send them to bed on a bad note, but I'd be lying. Ah, yes. Another satisfied MTG Arena customer at work here. Let's hit him in the face with a 6/6. Gotta start this beat down somewhere. Let's draw. Ossification. Let's draw again. And proceed. Are we doing it? We had enough? You done now? Just another delightful evening in the arena. Typical soldier representative. Wouldn't be me. I've never roped someone. Never rage quit the iPad and walked away. Never. Both hearses? Really? I mean, are we in a matchup where it's good? One way to find out. Is that Grixis? Are you Grixis? Requisitioner. Probably a good sign for a hearse. Let's get it down. Opponent shoots a 3-pointer. Swish. Haha. Yeah, they don't like it. Okay. But what if I told you another one? Trying to wait for them to play another thing, like, I don't know, Shelter the Apocalypse. All right, we depopulate you. Another one. This one blitzy. Fun. All skill zone here. Am I cycling? I might be. We're chilling. 10 life, no big deal. They don't look to be any kind of a deck that plays... Oh my goodness, they got 2 Brotherhood's Ends, huh? They don't look like any kind of a deck that would play... Gathering my thoughts. Invoke Despair. They're not going to play Invoke Despair. If they're an Atraxa Reanimator deck, they're very afraid of the hearse. If they're Atraxa Reanimator, then well, hearse is in the graveyard, so we just have to draw a Paragon and get it back. If I play this, they're just going to blow it up. I think I should wait for some kind of a Fable. They're definitely a Fable deck after all. That I am positive of. Who would leave the house without being a Fable deck? And this, of course, is built to be a long game, so hopefully we draw a Bankbuster and get into it. Okay. The party continues. Olivia with nothing in the graveyard, huh? If Olivia reanimates Olivia, that doesn't do any good. But I could just take the 3. However, I can't exile her with the laydown arms. I don't have enough planes. I mean, playing this and attacking, does it really do anything? Don't think so. All right, doggo, let's go. Give me the goods. Tracker, something. Now I've got some creatures. They can't cut down the tracker right now. There's the Paragon to get the hearse. Let's attack first. The opponent will go for the throat something. Paragon. Hearse. Let's keep that graveyard empty. Reach. Well, I can't stop them, right? They get to choose, so this won't stop them. Breach is the thing that even graveyard hate cannot handle. So let's see what they get. They've got Olivia and a worm. Seems really good for them. Where am I gonna get 7 life to pay to blow up that worm? Oh, yeah, because they get to put the worm onto the battlefield attacking here. Messed up. It's messed up. I guess I should have waited because I knew they were an Olivia deck and I could have taken what they tried to reanimate with Olivia. So that was a miss. All right, we've got to somehow beat this Flesh Scourger. But I do have options. I have many options. We only have 5 planes. The Flesh Scourger goes away if I kill the Olivia. Yeah? Yeah. So let's go... Make sure that there's still a planes in the deck. 5. Yeah, there should still be a planes in the deck. Because if I whiffed on this, it would be a disaster. Back up to 6. Exiled. Exiles the Gorger. And then there's this tracker, which I'd like to not kill. I'd like to put under an ossification. Then there's this clue. I could just blow it up. I think that's fine. Just don't give them the card. All right, I know better next time. If they breach again, we're going to hold until they choose their Olivia. Have I created another salty quit because of my ability to use unlicensed hearse in best of 1? Maybe. All right, ossification. Give me that my tracker. and then I'll blow it up later with the commando, and guess what? I'll have my tracker back. How am I if they cast Olivia? I take 3? Not the end of the world, but is it worth it? They're at 29. Well, we gotta start somewhere. Also, if I blow up the ossification to get back my tracker, I gain life. They're breaching again. They have 21 cards, I have 16. They have a Shieldred there. I have a Paragon. I guess they'd enjoy that. 21-16. Yeah, we've got to get him dead. How many breaches do they have, do you think? 4? How many are down there? Just 2. Good draws. All right, they got their Paragon. Let's see what they do with it. They're just getting a land. All right. Let's go for... Any creatures? You're a creature. 1, 2, 3 breaches. Okay, one more. Play you. Target you. Yes, I'm sure. Gain the life from the ossification dying. Make a clue. Let's draw. I don't want to get milled out by breach, so I have to stay just above the breach level, but I'm hanging in there. All right, upkeep. Draw. Go down to 4. Another ossification trick, and then lure in my ossification to get this Paragon. Seems beautiful. Oh yes, I'm sure. And then we could ossificate this Shieldred if we don't want to give them life. But I think I can do better. All right, if I need to gain life at instant speed, I can bring out a Cathartic Commando and sacrifice it. Let's do it. Attacking the Commando exiles it, draws and gains 2 life. We could target our own Spirited Companion or Hearse if that's what we needed. Opponent scoops it up. Despite having 22 life, they've seen enough. They ran out of stuff. Did you have fun? Of course. Grinding out Rakdos is fun. And we are back for a post-game wrap on Cosmic Rebirth Green-White. I don't know that the Rebirth was absolutely necessary. 4 of it also seems like a lot, but it did keep me alive in some really tough spots. There were plenty of games I would have lost without that 3 life, and the instant speed kind of ambushing was very, very useful. In general, I think I learned a bit from this deck. I think I learned that the other mono-white builds that I play rely too much on cards like Wandering Emperor and not enough on cards like Depopulate. By the way, depopulate instead of Sunfall. We don't want to exile our creatures because we plan to keep getting them back from the graveyard. And that's another reason that Unlicensed Hearse is important in this deck, because their stuff does go to the graveyard and we need to get rid of it. We also have plenty of exile effects along the way. But yeah, I felt like today was a step forward for kind of these white mid-range and control piles that I really like piloting. I think that the Briarbridge Tracker is a huge upgrade over playing like 4 companions. I'm just a big fan in general of this particular deck. I had fun today, which is good. We need to keep that up. Now we go into the weekend and we have Historic Brawl on Saturday and this is Saturday, right? We have Historic Brawl on Sunday and Monday. And then there's standard videos on CoolStuffInc.com on Sunday and on MTG Arena official YouTube on Monday. So it's your double dose of CGB weekend getting fired up. I believe this is, okay, what's today? Thursday. All right, tomorrow is Friday. This comes out on Friday. So there will be another video on the channel on Saturday. And I'm going to see Fast and the Furious 10. I'll let you know if it was good. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. You're cool.